Baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river.
Good evening. My name is Bob Hawley. I'm the Executive Director for Goodhue County Habitat. Welcome to all the ladies and gentlemen here tonight, volunteers and volunteers to be. We appreciate you being here. Sponsors, donors, neighbors, community leaders, welcome. Just so you know, this is our 3 decades that we've been doing this now. It's 30 years this year. It's quite the journey for Habitat. Tonight we honor the past and we try to illuminate the path for the future. You know, we celebrate our achievements and envision the future with you. We honor and respect those who laid the foundation for Habitat years and years ago. Our mission is to construct, renovate, revitalize homes for families across Goodhue County. We do this throughout Goodhue County, not just in Red Wing. We do one family at a time, and we have transformed the lives of families in their communities. We are working on the 50th, the 51st, and the 52nd home this year. Every community except for Denison. We got to get over to Denison sometime. We need to build a home there. But we really have enjoyed it, and it's been really satisfying for us. Families have stable homes. They contribute, I think, to the safety of their families, the security, growth, mental and physical well-being. I can't say that, enough about the volunteers, as I said, and I think the volunteers have experienced joy and satisfaction. They bond with each other, and no matter their backgrounds or beliefs, they're in here to build homes for families. They don't just build homes, but they build something within themselves that remains with them and with the others they serve forever. And it's something that we can never forget. And I encourage you all to volunteer at some point, if not for Habitat, some other nonprofit. Currently, we strive to place 3 families in homes each year and help as many families with home revitalization as we can. We intend to do more, and we need to do more. With your continued support, we will do more. This particular site, we own this site, these 2 blocks, and we welcome our neighbors and new friends that we're making up here. We appreciate them being here tonight, some of them at least. We encourage them to be patient with us, to communicate with us. This is a long-term project for Habitat. We cannot build these 23 units that we're looking at in a short period of time. We do 2-3 a year probably is what we're looking at, but we have to develop the property first, and it's going to take some money to get that done. We encourage your neighbors to volunteer in any way you're able. You don't just have to swing a hammer, you can come and help in other ways. So please think about it and give us your best thoughts and prayers. This is our first ever development, 5 great acres with great potential for families, and I think for the neighborhood and for the community. This is a site with healing and hope in its history. And we want to continue with that healing and hope. So with that, I'd like to have Beth come up here. Beth Flatham is a Red Wing native and the Vice Chair of Administration at Mayo Clinic Health Systems, outpatient practice on the River Corridor. And she just wanted to say a few words. We talked about the history and the healing and hope that it represented, and Mayo Clinic's been part of that.
Thank you, Bob. I'm truly humbled and honored to be invited to be part of this celebration. When Mayo Clinic Health System in Red Wing was approached by Goodhue County Habitat for Humanity earlier this year about purchasing this property, my first thought was that I could not envision a more perfect partner to carry on this site's legacy of really serving the needs of our community. The former St. John's Hospital and then later the Professional Community Center, provided that hope and healing and support for people's medical needs for 118 years. And really, now to see that property transitioning to really supporting some much needed housing and providing that, that stability and shelter for our community members is really a beautiful evolution for the site. The core mission and vision of Goodyear County Habitat for Humanity to enrich lives and strengthen the very essence of our community, as well as build hope and lasting connections, really dovetails so beautifully with the history of this site. And I'm proud to be part of this block warming party, really to celebrate and honor not only the property's past, but more importantly, its future. So Bob, Goodyear County Habitat for Humanity, future families will have homes at this site. Truly, congratulations. I'm really happy about this.
We are inviting up some of our volunteers. Maggie Cook is our first vice president. Kyle's second vice president. Kyle Paulson from Cannon Falls. Angie Foss is from the Lake City area, and she's our secretary. So they're volunteers, and they've served us well. We just want to get a picture of Beth passing kind of a symbolic key to our officers. So this site has a healing and hopeful future also. We're looking at, as I said before, 23 potential family homes that they would be owned by the families. Some of them might be triplexes, some might be duplexes, but they'll be owned by the families who will pay taxes and become part of our community. It'll be a small, diverse community within a larger, vibrant community, and within the greater community of Goodyear County that we serve. So we're very happy about that. With a healing and hope backdrop, the site has a new name. And many of you maybe contributed ideas. If you've ever named a child or ever named a business, you know it's not easy. And we had many suggestions. We had to narrow it down and kind of trim it and make it fit the way we thought would fit for us. But we thank you all for your suggestions. We, again, thank you everybody. Everybody had feelings about St. John's, about the sites that were here and the things related to it. But I just wanted to thank Gordon for his suggestion, representing all of you. So the name is...
Gordon Place.
Okay, here we go.
Gordon Place.
Very nice.
I did it for a second. It's really hard.
Yay!
Vertically challenged.
Okay.
Yay!
I forgot how short I was.
Yay! Yay!
There you go. You see what a team it takes to build homes? So the name we finally settled on is called Hope Heights. And I think the healing and hope that we've talked about are representative in the name. Habitat, opportunities for prosperity and empowerment is what we meant hope for. So Hope Heights is what we're going to refer to this from now forward. I guess our hope is that for you to continue your financial and volunteer support. We need all we can get. And we're not going to construct homes here until we can get some development done, and we have to do some fundraising before that happens. So keep us in mind if you have any extra funds you'd like to share with the community. In the words of Margaret Mead, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. And I think our little group of Habitat in Goodyear County is trying to do that. So thank you for being here on our incredible journey. Cheers to 30 years gone by. Cheers to 30 years coming. Together, let's make every family's dream of a safe and stable housing become reality. So thank you again. And before you leave, just a couple announcements. We have a golfing event on Monday. If anybody golfs or knows anybody that golfs, we could use some teams on Monday afternoon. Also remember our spring fundraiser is coming up. Spring has sprung in April. And up here on this table behind Melissa is some boards. We're a Christian-based organization. Our supportive churches have often signed what we call blessing boards, and sometimes they'll donate money along with that. We're not so concerned about the donations tonight, but please take time before you leave to put your name on one of those boards. Sign your name. There's 2 boards over there. There's felt markers. If you wish to donate, great, but that's not required. And mostly we want to have signed blessing boards. We're going to keep those, and those boards will go in the first house that we build here on this site. So, thank you for coming tonight.